My name is Lilia, and I'm not a normal 18-year-old, like, at all. And to me, this is not a bad thing. I actually, like, to me, normal would be so boring. Right now, I really love my life. It has its ups and its downs, and, like, some things about it maybe aren't so great, but, like, I love my life, you know? Like, I think I'm just, like, I have some things about my life that people are kind of like, oh, that sucks, but I'm now kind of like, yeah, it sucks, so what? I'm still living my life. I mean, I'm happy, like, you know? I don't know. I just feel like we're all told be normal and this and that, but then, like, why not just be yourself? So yeah, I'm kind of, I kind of made a video similar to this a while ago, and I kind of felt like I needed to update it, because, like, that was about 4 years, actually almost 4 years ago to, like, the date. So, my day just isn't a normal day for an 18-year-old. Like, I wake up and I have a chronic pain illness. So I wake up exhausted. No matter how much I've slept, I usually wake up exhausted and in pain. Like, I literally don't remember the last time I wasn't in pain. Which I'm fine with. I'm used to it now. Like, you know, your body adjusts. It's pretty amazing how much your body will adjust to your surroundings. Like, if you think about it, like, what if all of a sudden, I don't know, you had to wear glasses? Like, I usually wear glasses, but mine don't work right now, so I'm not wearing them. And not wearing them has been so weird. But then think about the other way, like, you also need to start wearing glasses. Like, the first week it'd be weird, and then the first month you're like, okay, and then after a while you just, you know, you get used to it. That's how I think about my chronic illness. It's a really weird reference, but that's how I think about it. It's like something that I've had my whole life, and I've just slowly just become accustomed to. So, yeah. And then, like, with that, I have to wake up and I take a million supplements and, like, medicines and, like, yeah. So, and same thing in the morning and at night. I take a bunch of supplement stuff to keep me healthy. And, like, I mean, I highly doubt kids my age are taking calcium and vitamin B and, like, all these, like, stuff to stay healthy. Like, I highly doubt that. And, like, I highly doubt kids my age go and they take a shower and then sometimes afterwards they're so exhausted they literally need to rest. And all they did was take a shower. Like, that's nothing. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's just kind of, like, in my morning, like, those are some weird things that, like, I feel aren't normal, but, like, I'm fine with. It's my life. Like, okay. Anyway, some other things about my life that I feel are, like, not very normal, I guess you could say, is I'm very mature. I have been mature pretty much, like, my whole life. I feel like I never really, like, had that stage in my life where I was, like, truly, like, a teenager and, like, was, like, rebelling against my parents. You know, things like that. Like, I'll have my moments where I just kind of, like, and then I'm like, wait, no, okay. This isn't okay. But, like, I kind of was forced to, like, grow up really fast. Getting sick at 13 kind of makes you, like, grow up fast. Because all of a sudden it was, like, all this stuff was thrown at me. And it was just like, okay, now I need to learn to live with this. So, something else that I can't really do very often is, like, go out with friends. Like, I go out with friends and, like, depending on what we do, if we do something, like, if I'm with friends that aren't exhausting, because some people I hang out with are exhausting. No, I don't really have that many people in my life, though, that are exhausting now that I think about it, because I just don't really associate myself with people that make me tired. So that's kind of a cool thing that I've learned to do. But, like, if I go with friends and we do a bunch of stuff, I'm exhausted. Sometimes I'm exhausted for the next couple days and can't do anything, like, the next day. Or I just, like, am, like, done for the rest of the day, like, doing, like, one thing, like, going out and going to the beach with friends and, like, walking around and, like, going in the ocean and, like, stuff. Yeah, the next day I probably would need to stay in bed. But, I mean, it's getting better. Like, it's not really that bad anymore, which is good, but still, it's kind of weird. So, something else is I get sick so easily, and when I get sick, I get sick. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, you're sick with a cold, yeah, you can go to school. It's like, no, you're in bed, not able to get out of bed. So, this past week, actually, I got really sick, and usually I do a million things to prevent it. I have an essential oil necklace that has thieves oil on it, and I wear that 24/7. If somebody in the house is sick, I avoid them at all costs. I'm taking zinc, and I'm constantly wearing my necklace. But and then I constantly wear it in public, and like I take vitamin C, and I do a million things to not get sick. But every once in a while it happens because I have the worst immune system ever. Literally, I've been diagnosed with an immune system deficiency thing. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. So I get really sick, and like I didn't go to school all last week because I was so sick. Well, first couple days I had a fever, so like legally I can't go to school. But then the days after that, I was just so wiped out. I didn't even get out of bed. Like literally I laid in bed all last week because I was so sick. And all I had was a cold. So like that, like normal kid, you know, like you go to school. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I like to stay away from sick people. And like when people get sick, I'm like, ooh, do not come near me. Do not hug me. I love you. But I can't get sick because literally it'll flatten me. But there have been some times where I've gotten sick and been able to function okay, but I don't think I got like, wasn't super bad. So yeah. So something else that like is something I have to worry about kind of. So whenever I go out anywhere, I have to worry about like several things. So if I'm going out at night or mid-afternoon, around the time I take my meds, I have to worry about, okay, am I going to make it back home in time to take my meds, or do I need to bring them with me, kind of thing. Like, it's like, okay, and like, can I bring them with me, can I not bring them with me? If I'm going to a school dance, I can't really take them with me. Like, that's kind of frowned upon. But like, if I'm going out with friends to like dinner, I can probably take them with me if I really needed to take them at that certain time. So yeah. That's like something I have to worry about. And then something else is like food. I have blood sugar issues, so if I don't eat like something with protein every like 3 hours or so and I'm out doing stuff, oh, I get sick literally. Like I can pass out, I can throw up. That's gross, I'm sorry. But like, and I get dizzy and like faint, and like I already said passing out and fainting are like the same thing. Anyway, so yeah, like I have to worry about that. I have to worry about like literally I have an app on my phone that I track when the last time I ate is. And like I have to worry about, okay, do I have like a snack with me if I need it? Do I have like, am I gonna eat something wherever I'm going? Like, have I eaten beforehand? Am I gonna have stuff to eat after? Like, I'm always like worried about, okay, when am I gonna take my meds and when am I gonna eat to make sure that my body is healthy and able to function properly. So yeah, that's something really weird that I realized people don't really worry about. I don't know, it's just so weird to me that people don't worry about these things and don't like do these things, because it's been my life for the past 5 years. Like ever since I got sick, it's been my life. So like, yeah. So something else, the second to last thing is my future. Before I got sick, literally I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to a 4-year, I'm gonna become like maybe a professional dancer. That's kind of what I was looking at. Well, I can't really dance now. Like, I can dance, but, like, not professionally. Like, oh, I just did a dance show and it killed me. Like, I don't think I would be able to do that as a career. So, like, I had to, like, kind of redesign what I wanted my future to look like. Like, literally, I have a vision board that I did in 6th grade, and none of it is going to happen, probably. Besides, like, going to college, but I'm not going to go to college to become a professional dancer. And probably not the college that I chose when I was in 6th grade. Because I was in 6th grade. Like, who expects me to know what I'm doing with my life when I'm in 6th grade? So, like, my life was, you know, like, totally, like, different. I was going to, like, graduate high school, go straight into 4-year college. Like, that's not happening now. I didn't get in-lab science classes because I was too sick where I had to do all my classes independently. So I didn't do any in-lab science classes. So I'm going to like a community college, which I'm not mad about because it's 2 years free. Like, what person in the right state of mind would give up 2 free years of college? Who? I mean, unless you have like this amazing offer from this amazing college, like, then I could see it. But, or like, you just like really don't want to, or like you can afford not to, like, but I don't know, 2 years free to me is something that like, I'm so happy about. Yeah, but my future is just, if like, when I was 13, like, the future I had planned versus the future I have planned now is completely different. I mean, like, I was planning on becoming a professional dancer. Now I'm planning on becoming a school psychologist. Those are completely different. But, like, I love both of them, and, like, it's not like I had to give up so much that, like, I'm sad about it, you know, I'm like, oh, boo-hoo. No, I'm, like, I'm excited for my future. I'm still gonna keep dancing, just not professionally, especially tap dancing. I want to take tap classes soon, because I didn't realize how much I missed it until I did it for the first time in a while. But, yeah, it's just, you know, it's, like, there's parts of my life that maybe I have had to give up a little bit, but, like, nothing so bad to where like I'm like cry about it at night or like have cried about it. Don't think I've ever really like cried about it because like it's not something super sad to me. It's something like, okay, this is my life, this is reality. I need to like accept it and figure out how I can like either make it part of my life still but change it, or be like, okay, this isn't gonna work for me. Okay. I don't think I've ever really had to like say completely goodbye to something. I mean, I've like for school I said kind of like see you later because I'm now back at school full time. I'm not doing it like independently. So like I've said like kind of see you later to some things, but I don't think I've ever really like given anything up completely that I like wanted to give up or like didn't want to give up. I mean, I've like said like, okay, like I'll do this later kind of thing, but I've actually gained a lot. Like I've gained so many amazing people in my life through this. It's insane. Like looking at it, it's like I've met so many amazing people who like without this I never would have met. Like literally, I know I never would have met all the people online that I've met because like I met them on support groups. How else would I have met them? And then there's been some people at school that like I've connected with, and it's like I probably would have never connected with you. And like this year I'm in a class where it's like I'm in this class mainly for my mindset, like who I am, and like I don't know that I would be who I am if I hadn't gotten sick. I mean, I probably would have been like slightly and stuff, but not to the extent that I am, and I really love who I am and who I've become and my mindset and everything. So like really without all of this, that never would have happened, and to me that's really sad. I've come so far and learned so many things that like I don't know, it just seems weird to think about if in 7th grade I didn't have to like stop going to school and like give up a whole bunch for a little while and like go through this whole journey of figuring out how I got sick or not how I got sick. I knew how I got sick, but figuring out what I had. Like that never would have happened if like nothing in my life like right now probably would have happened. Like I wouldn't be sitting here making this video. I wouldn't have this channel. I wouldn't have met a lot of people. I wouldn't be writing a book, which is something I've always kind of wanted to do, but like this just kind of like encouraged me to do it, because it's kind of like, okay, you literally live every day in pain and have overcome so much. Why can't you write one book? Like it just makes things seem so small. Like literally before like I got sick, I was terrified of heights. Now it's like, okay, it's a height. Like I don't know, I feel like my fears and like things holding me back, it's kind of like, okay, you've overcome so much. Why is this one little thing holding you back? Like, I used to literally be terrified of heights. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Because I feel like I'm, like, experiencing life and I'm, like, living my life. And it's kind of like I don't want I don't want a little fear to set me back from living my life. Because at one point I wasn't really able to. So, like, I don't want this one little fear to hold me back and be like, no, you can't do this. My fears seem so little now, and it's like, if I'm going to be enjoying it, it's like, it's something I'm going to enjoy later on and look back on and be like, that was awesome. Why not do it, you know? Like, why not? That's why, like, now I have, like, bucket lists of, like, things I want to do, and I go out and do fun things with friends when I can, and, like, literally I have a bucket list of, like, 150 items of things I want to do with my life. Like, I probably never would have wanted to do, like, I probably would have wanted to do most of these things, but there are some of them where I'm, like, I probably would have been too terrified. Like, honestly, I would have been way too terrified to do, like, probably half the things on my list, but now it's, like, I'm going to do them, and I'm going to take a bunch of my friends with me, and we're going to do amazing things. The last thing, after I went on this whole rambling thing, is at school, I feel like I'm different from everyone else. Like, I have trouble connecting with some people, like, in class. Like, I don't know why. It's just, like, there are some people, like, I don't know if it's just because, like, I have a way different mindset towards life and everything. Like, there are a bunch of people that I can connect with than I do. But, like, there are some people where I'm like, that's so immature and stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? I don't know. But there are so many things where I'm just, like, that I don't understand because, like, I've never really experienced it. Because there are some things I never really experienced being a teenager. But it's, like, I wouldn't change anything. I know I wouldn't. Besides maybe, like, finding the protocol a little earlier and, like, going to the right doctor a little earlier. Maybe. That would have been cool. But I feel like I don't really fit in at school in some places. I know there are definite places that I do fit in, and like, and everybody experiences that. There are always places for everybody that you just don't feel like you fit in. And like, that's high school. You know, but like, I don't know, I just feel like there are some different reasons that I don't fit in. Like, there are some people that are like, oh, you're sick, stay away from me, not understanding that it's not contagious. That, and also I'm not any different, like, I mean, I am different from people, but, like, not really, like, not, I don't know. That's kind of this whole video, though, is that I'm not normal, but, but yeah, it's just, like, at school, I mean, I've met so many amazing people. I don't know, I've just gotten to know some people's stories that I never would have known, and it's just, like, it's inspiring, and they're all just, like, it's, like, you know, you never know really anything about someone until you sit down and have a really deep conversation with them. You don't really know anyone until you hear, like, their deepest, darkest secrets kind of thing, but, like, not, like bad secrets, like, oh, like, this happened to me when I was little and it's, like, changed my life kind of thing. Like, you don't really know anyone until you know kind of, like, their life story, and I just feel like there's so many life stories that I've gotten to know that I never probably would have. It's kind of sad to me to know, like, I probably never would have been, like, this year I'm in Peer, which, like, Peer has been so amazing for me. I mean, it's made me so much happier, and to, like, think that, like, I probably never would have been in that class, it's just, like, it's crazy to me. It's like, if you think about it, like, there's this one little thing in my life that happened that completely changed my life. I mean, most would say for the worst. Like, I mean, if I were to tell somebody, oh yeah, I got a chronic pain illness and it changed my life for the better, like, they would probably think I'm crazy. But, like, I feel like it's, like, changed my life for the better, honestly, because, like, now I feel like I can go out and do anything. Like, if I've gotten through this and I've learned to live with it, then why can't I do anything, you know? It's kind of like, why can't I go out and go skydiving? I want to go skydiving so badly, which 13-year-old me would have been like, you're insane, I'm never doing that. Like, this one little thing in my life that, like, most people would say, like, you know, like, oh, that's, like, a terrible thing that happened to you, and, like, but, like, it is not a so amazing thing that happened to me, but it's also, like, changed my life and just, like, changed my mindset and my perspective on life in such an amazing way. I mean, like, my view on life now is just, it's like, why can't I not do these things? You know, like, why can't I go travel around and explore? And why can't I not, like, help people and make them happy? And why can't I, like, do all these things that I want to do? Like, why not? Like, I've done so much, I feel like, with my life already, but, like, I haven't really yet, in my opinion, as well. Like, it's like, I've done so much, like, met so many people, like, either through a screen or, like, in real life, and, like, I've just, I don't know, I feel like I've experienced a lot that most people will never experience. Like, most people are never going to experience being in pain 24/7 for, like, ever, pretty much. Like, most people don't experience, you know, like, things that have happened to me. So it's like, you know, like there aren't many teenagers that get diagnosed with a chronic pain illness. I mean, I know this because I've, like, tried to find a bunch of them, and, like, they're hard to find. Either because, one, I'm trying on Facebook, and, like, no teenagers are on Facebook. That's where all my support groups are, so that's where I'm looking. But, like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like my life has changed so much from when I was 13 to now being 18. And I wouldn't have changed any of it. It's been an experience, some of it good, some of it bad, but it's made me who I am. And I really like who that is. Like, I'm proud of who I am. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that's something that not a lot of teenagers can say about themselves, is that they have overcome so much and that they're proud of who they are and they love themselves for who they are, and, like, they, like, wouldn't change anything about them. But yeah, it's like, I feel like my mindset and stuff kind of turns people away sometimes, people that are my age, because they're kind of like, well, this person's weird, and they just, like, they think differently. So they're just kind of like, you know, I don't really want to, like, get to know this person, but it's like, you know, you never really judge a book by its cover, because, I mean, I'm not normal, and I'm fine with that. I've met some amazing people who are not normal as well. Like, in my opinion, normal is boring. Normal is so boring. I mean, think about it. It's like, what's the movie? A Wrinkle in Time, you know, where, like, all the kids are playing with the same games, and it's like, everything's in sync, and it's like, that just sounds so boring. Like, I don't get why people all want to be the same. Like, why can't we all be different and accept people for how different they are, and why can't we all, like, love each other for our differences, and, like, yeah. I mean, we're all different. All of our lives are different. We'll all grow up in different surroundings. Like, even, like, if you live right next to each other, you're gonna grow up surrounded by, like, different people still, and, like, different experiences, and, like, everybody's different. And I just I learned that kind of the hard way, that, you know, it was kind of like a sad point in my life. Not really sad, but, like, there was a point in my life where I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm completely different, and nobody's ever liked me. And then I went on to social media, and I found all these people who were like me. And then I realized along that way also that being different is okay. I mean, I've always kind of, like, growing up, literally, I have pictures from when I was in dance, and I'm literally wearing so many colors and stuff, it's awesome. But, like, I was never really, like, the same as everybody else, you know, I was always kind of a little different, but, like, now I feel like it's, like, I'm a lot different, but not in a bad way. I mean, my shoes even say stay weird, because I believe that you have to stay weird to be yourself. Like, you are your own self, which can be weird and different and weird, and I can't think of any other words. I keep laughing and then I have to cough. But yeah, I don't know, this video turned in from being like why I'm different to like how my views on life and like how much I've changed. Life can be pretty amazing if you just like take the time to sit and enjoy it and to like experience it. That's what I'm gonna try and do with the rest of my life, is to go out and have new experiences and live life. Because there was a point in my life where I didn't think I would be able to live my life. There was a point in my life where I thought, okay, you know, you're gonna be stuck on the couch forever. Like, that sounds, like, really bad, but that's how I thought. Like, because that's how I was. That's how I was for months. I was like, I can't get off the couch. And now it's like, maybe that's every once in a while that I, like, can't get out of bed because I'm so tired or in a lot of pain, but it's not my whole life. I have my whole life. I'm only 18. I have so much more of my life to experience new things and go out and explore the world that I don't know, I can't wait. I'm like literally like whenever I think about it I get so excited. It makes me so happy that like I can do all these things. Like I can go out and do all these things now. It's pretty awesome and it's pretty exciting too. Cause like there was like a point, you know, it's just kind of crazy to think that there's a point in my life where I literally thought I was never going to be able to do anything that I love to do ever again. And now it's like, I can do those things, and I can do so many other things because I'm not scared anymore. You know? I mean, like, I'm just not scared, I feel like, to go out and do these things. I mean, like, sure, like, I get kind of, you know, like, I get nervous and I get kind of scared, but, like, I push past it, and then I have these amazing experiences and do these amazing things. And I want to do more of them, but yeah, some of them are expensive. So I can't yet, because I don't really have a job. But yeah. I look forward to doing more experiences. Also, I just realized, I don't think I've ever said this on this channel, but I do have a vlog channel, basically, where I document my life in different ways than I do on here. It's like kind of more like a daily thing, and it's also like, it's like my experiences, and kind of like, I want to have to be like, where I do all my bucket list stuff, and like, because this is more like my fibro channel, and like, views on life, and like, illness, and stuff like that, and I feel like that channel is like my daily life, and like, all the things I do. Yeah, so if you want to, like, I don't know if you want to, like, see that channel, but I'll put a link to it in the description. That's where I kind of want to start doing, like, I feel like that channel, literally it's been, like, the name has been changed, like, 3 times, because originally I was doing it with Haley, but they decided that they don't want to do it anymore, so now it's just kind of my channel, and then I was, like, kind of switching it up, but now I think I just wanted to have it be, like, some of my, like, big moments in life. And like big things that make me happy, and like bucket list things, and like and also just like day-to-day things of like simple things that it's like years from now I'm gonna want to remember this. That's an amazing thing about YouTube. You can upload things. I mean, like when I first started YouTube, it was to meet people and to like get my story out there and like kind of like and be the person that I looked up to, where like I was like, I'm not alone, you know, like because I did feel alone. I did feel very alone at first because I literally didn't know anybody else who had my illness until I found out my neighbor had it, which was kind of cool. And then I started meeting other people who had it, and then I like met people my age that had it, and I literally got to meet them, and one of them in person, which was like, it changed my life. Like, they're like, you know, I mean, it changes your life when you like get to meet someone who like goes through the same things you do. But yeah, that's kind of why I started this channel, is to kind of be like, hey, you're not alone. There's somebody else out there who experiences these things and who has this kind of life, and you can overcome it too. And then my other channel, I started just, well, my one with Haley, we started just to like make fun videos with our friends and stuff. And then mine I started because I wanted to document my life. I wanted to have something to look back on, which I think is something really cool about YouTube. You can upload parts of your life, and for me, it's mostly for me. Like, all the videos, you know, they're mostly like for me to go back and look at, like to go back in time, like look at them and be like, yeah, those are things that I don't ever want to forget. And then it's also like a way to like I'm always gonna have them. They're always gonna be there, and I can always go back and look on them and be like, remember that day from like 5 years ago. I mean, it didn't start 5 years ago, but like 5 years from now, I can go back and look at the start of my senior year and be like, whoa. I could also go back and like look at, be like, okay, wow, look at how far I've come, and look at everything like I didn't think I'd be able to do like a couple years ago, but now I'm doing. Like literally, like I do that. I've been doing that recently. I've been going back and being like, whoa, I never, like this video, I never thought I'd be able to do this, what I'm doing now, which is like insane. But yeah, that channel is more of like my daily life and fun things that I enjoy doing. Anyway, till next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this. Stay weird and always be yourself.